NetBird just made the life of every self-hoster much easier. The biggest problem with self-hosting is not the hardware, not the services you can run. It is accessing your services from outside your home network. So I mean, setting up something like Nextcloud isn't that hard, but the biggest challenge everyone faces is how to access your stuff from outside your network. So if you are at work, at school, in vacation in Vietnam, accessing your Homelab is really challenging. And NetBird has just made a big update which solves all these problems. All you need to do is install a small software on the server you want to access, then you need to create a free NetBird account and access your stuff. Not only this, you can also use your own .com domain and access your stuff wherever you are. And the good news is, you don't have to install NetBird on every single server you have. You can install it on something like this, a $50 Raspberry Pi, and throw it in your network. Then you can access all your stuff using this bad boy. So talking is cheap, let's get started. Alright, this is my Nextcloud. I am accessing it using its internal IP address and the port 444. And I can only access it if I'm inside my home network. And here I have my Homelab container. It's just a dashboard for all my services. So here I have MailCow, and I have its status, it's green, which means it's online, my Kuma uptime, Nextcloud, Nginx Proxy Manager, which I will replace with NetBird Proxy Manager for sure. I have Vault Warden, my firewall, and apt cacher ng. As you can see, it has a local IP address. Now to the solution. You have to create a free NetBird account and install NetBird on one or all your servers. In NetBird you have two options to connect to your services. So let's say you have two Docker containers, a Nextcloud and a password manager. The first option is you install NetBird on every single one you have. So you install it on Nextcloud and your password manager. Then you can connect to them directly. The option 2 is you install NetBird on one of your services, which means you can install it on a completely other server, like a Raspberry Pi, and then you use this Raspberry Pi as a jump server. I would recommend using the second option if you have many services you want to access. But if speed is important for you, you have to go with option 1. I will show you both in this video. Alright, I will start with NetBird. So you can just go here and hit sign up and create an account. I already have one, so I will log in. And now I will go to peers. These are my NetBird peers, which means devices that are inside my NetBird network. So I have 2 right now. If you want to do the option 1, which is installing NetBird on every device on your network, you have to do this under peers. So you just go to peers and click on add peer. And if you want to go with option 2, you have to go to networks. And here you can click on add network and get started. I will start with option 1, which is installing it on every server. I have a small Debian VM and I will install it there. So I will close this and go to peers, add peer. Here you can select your OS. I'm on Debian, so I will just copy this bad boy. This is the terminal of my server, so I will just paste the command I have copied before. Okay, curl isn't found, let's install it. Sudo apt install curl. And one more time. Alright, it's installed. Now you have to start it. Just type NetBird up. Now you need to authenticate. Just copy this URL, paste in the web browser, and confirm. Alright, now it's installed. So I will go back to my NetBird. And here it is. Now it's inside my NetBird network. Now let's do this to option 2. Go to networks. And here it's telling you, networks allow you to access internal resources in LANs and VPCs without installing NetBird on every machine. And I will go to add network. I will call the network home and add resources. Here you can name your resource. So I will go with home one more time. And the IP range of your network. I have 10.23.12.0/24. And continue. And select add policy. For source you have to select the devices that should be able to access your home network. So I will go with all. So all doesn't mean everyone in this planet. It's just all your NetBird devices. And save. Here you can restrict some ports. So if you want to go like with just TCP 22. But I will leave this for all ports. And name. Home access is okay, and add. We have created the policy, now we have to add the routing peer, which is in my case a small VM, but you can use a Raspberry Pi or everything you want. So I will go with add peer, and here you can select one of your peers. This is the one I have installed before, so I will select it. If you don't have one, you can just install it here, and continue. Add routing peer. And now to the next and most important step, let's configure reverse proxy, which lets you access your stuff wherever you are and without any VPN client or NetBird client or anything. So I will go to reverse proxy and services. Let's add a service. Now I will configure my Nextcloud first, so I want to use the subdomain cloud. You can use this NetBird domain, but it's ugly. I want to use my own .com domain, which I bought from Cloudflare. So I will go to add custom domain and add. The domain I have bought is Libre-Data.org and add. Now it's giving me a DNS record, which I must add in my Cloudflare account. So it is a CNAME record and it's pointing to NetBird. It means all domains that have to do with Libre-Data.org should be redirected to NetBird. Let's do this. I will copy this and go to Cloudflare, Domains and Overview. I have multiple domains here, so I will go with Libre-Data.org, DNS, and records. Don't worry if you are using anything other than Cloudflare. Setting up DNS is similar everywhere. And here I will go to add record. Type is CNAME. The name is what we have copied before. Let's go back to NetBird to copy the target. This is it. Paste it here. And we don't need any proxy. Now save. Now here it's telling you DNS changes may take 24 hours, but in my experience, it doesn't need more than 10 minutes. So let's see if it is done already. Start verification. It's pending now. There is a red button under this video. It's called subscribe. Why don't you just click on it? It helps the channel grow, which leads to more videos, more people that love Linux and self-hosting, and more people that hate Mac and Windows. And it's done. Alright, let's go back to services. Add service, cloud one more time. My domain is already selected. Service type is HTTPS. Now select the target. And here you select if you are using the option 1 or 2. So if you want to install NetBird on every single server you have, you can select it from here. And if you are with option 2, you just select your network from here. So I will select the option 2, which is my home network. Spoiler alert, you will get an error message if you are using the method 2. And here you have to enter the protocol, IP address, and port of your service. So I will go back to my Nextcloud, and here you see it's using HTTPS, this IP address, and port 444. So let's go back to NetBird. Nextcloud was using HTTPS, this IP address, and the port 444. Here I will skip TLS verification, because I want to use the SSL certificate, which I get from NetBird, and add. Now let's go to authentication. And here you can create an authentication method for your service. So here I can create a password for my Nextcloud, which then I have to enter before accessing Nextcloud, a PIN code, HTTP header, or a single sign-on. I won't add anything now, just for testing. Let's see what's under access control. Here you can create some rules, like if you want to allow just specific country, or specific IP address, or CIDR block, or you can just block some countries if you want. I will delete this. I will leave it open for now and continue. Add service. Here it's saying the service has no protection right now. It's okay. Now it's creating a certificate. And it's done. Let's try to open it. And it's not reachable. I have been trying for about 10 minutes. I tried adding another service. Looks like there is a problem when we use the network way. So I will try to install it on the server where Nextcloud and Homelab are installed. Let's try this together. Okay, let's go back to NetBird. I will close this and delete both. Alright, let's try again. Add service. I will add the server Homelab. So I will go with subdomain home.libredata.org. It is an HTTPS service. And for target, here I will select the server where Homelab is installed on. It is in Porty, so select it. I have no idea which port it's using. Let's check this. And here it is. It's using the port 7575. So copy and paste. Add target. Okay, this is okay. Continue. I won't use authentication and access control for now, just for testing, and add. The moment of the truth, let's see if it is reachable, and it's working now. As you can see, I'm using my own domain here, and it is accessible. And the connection is also encrypted using SSL certificate, which was created from NetBird. But let's actually test the authentication methods. I will go to Settings, Edit, Authentication, and I will enable password. Enter the password you want to use, and maybe a PIN code. Alright, let's see if this works. And a refresh. Okay, as you can see, now it's asking for either password or a PIN. I will add the PIN, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's working now. And that's it for today. Now you can access all your stuff wherever you are. No VPN client needed, and using your own .com domain. If you are still watching the video till now, you are really amazing. Make sure to leave a like, and just let me know in the comments if you have any question, or if anything didn't work as expected. And if you want to support the channel more, you can buy me a coffee, link in the description, and you can also join the channel, and you will see all videos 1 week before everyone else. You will also be able to vote for new video titles. And if you can't join the channel, your like and subscribe are more than enough. This is Libre-Data, and you are just getting started. See you the next time.